Do you want to know what it takes to join the youngest, most elite fighting force in the United States? My name is Kevin Lindsay. I'm a staff sergeant in the United States Air Force, the youngest, most elite fighting force in the United States. Although I don't look like I'm a staff sergeant right now, I'm on vacation, I am. And today I'd like to talk to you about what it takes to join the United States Air Force. There's basically three things. You have to have some basic requirements, you have to take some tests, and of course you have to go to basic training. Those three things are what I'm going to talk about today. The basic things that you need in order to be considered to join the United States Air Force are: you have to be between the ages of 17 and 27. You have to be a United States citizen or a permanent resident. And you have to have a high school diploma or a GED with 15 college credits. Pretty basic stuff, right? Now, let's talk about the test that you have to take. There's one test that you have to take. It's called the ASVAB, or the Armed Forces Vocational Aptitude Battery. It's a pretty standard test, multiple choice. It tests you on 9 different sections. The sections are general sciences, arithmetic knowledge, word knowledge, paragraph composition, mathematic knowledge, auto and shop information, electrical information, mechanical comprehension, and assembling objects. I know it sounds like a lot. A lot of it's basic common knowledge things that we all do in the day-to-day lives. There's many places to go, and you can study on different questions on the ASVAB, and you can get study material. But the ASVAB is actually designed so that you are tested on what you already know. The ASVAB serves 2 purposes for the Air Force. The first one is it kind of gauges your aptitude to even join the Air Force. Are you knowledgeable enough to join the Air Force? Second, it picks out where your strong suits are and what you're really knowledgeable in, so the Air Force can better fit you into a career, something that will work on your strengths and not on your weaknesses. After you take the ASVAB and you get a passing score in the ASVAB, you're off to MEPS, Military Entrance Processing Station. At MEPS, you're going to go through a physical. It's just like any other sports physical. It's got a little bit of extra stuff in there, but it's really not that hard. You're going to see a doctor and get your eyes checked, get your hearing checked. Just make sure that you're physically fit to head off to basic training and to start your Air Force career. Once you get through the physical portion of MEPS, they're going to give you some surveys, hand you some questionnaires, do a background check on you, kind of test your mental aptitude towards joining the military. Once you get through that, you're going to sit down with a career advisor, and you're going to pick from a bunch of different Air Force careers. And from there, you're all set up, you're ready to go. Now, you can either leave MEPS and go straight to basic training, or you can leave MEPS and go into the delayed enlistment process. Delayed enlistment process. Once you're in DEP, it just means that you're waiting for a basic training date. You're waiting for a date that opens up that aligns with your schooling afterwards for your career in the United States Air Force. Basic training is your next step, though, no matter what. You're off to basic training. Basic training is 8.5 weeks long. You're up at 5 o'clock in the morning, that's 5 a.m., and you're out working, marching, running, doing everything that you can to learn about the Air Force until about 9 o'clock at night. Long, hard days. My best advice for you is to go in with an open mind. An open mind that is just ready and willing to be filled with all kinds of information. Because that's what basic training is going to do for you. They're going to tear you down and build you back up into an airman. And that's your ultimate goal, is to be an airman in the United States Air Force. That's pretty much it to join the Air Force. Those 3 basic things. You need those basic requirements, that age requirement, citizenship, education. Got to take those tests, ASVAB, MEPS, and then you're off to basic training. You can get through that 8.5 weeks, no problem. That's really all that there is to join the Air Force. Thank you very much. If you have any other questions, you can go to www.airforce.com, and there's a whole long process all laid out for you It'll show you how to get to a recruiter, have you fill out a couple applications to make sure that you're good to go. Thank you.